Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good Monday morning. We are here. I'm back in action. As I mentioned in my very last stream, I did have my family come to town, so we kind of hung out for a week. They are officially back home in Oklahoma, in the country, and I miss them, yeah, but it is good to get back to my life. Um, so here we are. We picked up. It's been a week since I last streamed, but basically, I got my butt kicked in the Stone Side Gym against B. She absolutely wiped me with that much amp at the end. So here's the team. Here's what we got to do. Really, I mean, everybody's looking pretty good. It's a good team. It's just I went to the gym. There's I think four trainers in there, so four trainers and then a gym leader. I got kind of put back because of that, but that's okay. So like I said, you are quick, my friend. Yeah. So like I said, we're gonna go give this gym a shot over here. Another shot, I should say. So I don't know if you know this, but if you go to the city, there's a small event that will happen up here. If you have played this game, you know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't, then this is going to be kind of interesting. So there's going to be a part of the story that's up here later, um, and it's regards to this giant painting on the wall, which is colorful to say the least. But the interesting part is this hole right here, right in front of where I am. That is not supposed to be there. that's actually that's actually not supposed to be there at all. And the reason why it's there is you'll actually see it. It's in a part of the story later, but it's kind of ridiculous that it's there now, and it's to be honest, it's super embarrassing. It's super embarrassing. So, um, we're gonna go ahead and go back to that gym. Well, you're gonna see right after the gym. It's like they didn't want you to go up there until after the gym. They should have put a blockade on this. Pokemon has a history with putting blockades out and stopping you from going places until you've reached a certain gym or whatever. Um, so we're gonna give this gym a shot again, and we're not gonna take no for an answer this time. We're actually gonna just wipe the floor with her, right? Flapple has the ability to set up and destroy this gem. I mean, if you remember what I tried to do last time, I barely missed the goal, but he can Dragon Dance, and then whatever the flying attack is that he has. I think it's Wing attack spam. So it's like he's got a good setup, honestly. So this shouldn't be too big of a deal. But I tried it last time and it left the opponent with like 1 HP left, and then that was it, because then he killed me after that, and that's where it went downhill. So, Miss B, I'm back with your weird haircut. I don't know how people like that. Her design is kind of strange to me. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people like her, but that's okay. Hitmontop, good Pokemon. I like it. It's a good thing this Pokemon doesn't know it. Ice Punch, because Flapple would have been toasted. Toasted. Dragon Dance. Okay, we're starting this video off with a gym battle, bro. It's gonna be a good week, right? All right, it's gonna be a great week. We might even be able to finish the game this week, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, see, Revenge that was a lot of damage. So I'm gonna work on this Dynamax Max Airstream, and we're just gonna go ahead and pick up the speed here because I don't. Last time I was able to get 2 Dragon Dances in, but the wing attack was not enough to KO. So hopefully here, I with my whatever it's called, amplified HP stat here. Is that the only thing that changes with Dynamaxing? I'm not sure. Now my speed will be raised with this. Yeah, okay, so that attack definitely did a good job. Yeah, the attack stats changed too. Okay, so there's my speed boost, and I already had a speed boost because of Dragon Dance. I had an attack boost because of Dragon Dance. The reason why I wanted to KO Hitmontop last time is because she has 4 Pokemon. So if I KO'd Hitmontop and then Dynamaxed, I could Dynamax, because you're only allowed to do that for 3 turns. I'll be able to take her over the next 3 Pokemon. But Does not look like that's gonna be the thing here. What does this do? Lowers the target's attack. Huh, that's interesting. Dragon Dance is an offensive move. I didn't know that's how. Like I said, man, I barely played freaking any Dynamax battling or nothing like that. Once I beat the game, I really stopped playing this game. So it's kind of like a new experience for me right now. And normally I spend my time just replaying other Pokemon games because that's sort of where I get my enjoyment from. So, Sirfetch'd. Okay, this should be the KO, and when she Gigantamaxes Machamp next turn, that's where I'm going to struggle because he is going to be Gigantamax, and I'm going to revert back to regular. So, yeah, definitely a good strategy. I do have Hatrem still in the pocket there for my advantageous moves like Psychic and, well, she knows Psybeam now, and Dazzling Gleam, so she's good there for that. And then also Centiskorch can resist fighting type moves. Who wants to learn Torment? That's interesting. Of course it's more Pika, but you know what? I'm gonna run that. I love moves that are weird, like one of my favorite weird moves is Disable. That move to me is too good, honestly. It's good. It's really good with a fast Pokemon. Wow, Drizzle wants to learn Liquidation. Is he good physical attacker? No, he's a special attacker, so I'm gonna keep Water Pulse. Because Liquidation is a physical move. Alright, here comes Machamp. We should be able to take this out because we haven't lost any damage or anything like that. It's really just up to Flapple, who's going to revert to regular size now. And then we now have like 4 speed moves, so we're definitely attacking first. Unless he uses a priority move, but he won't do that. So we're just going to go ahead and hit him with our best wing attack. It should do over half, but you never know. Well, it's Gigantamax now, so I don't know. It probably won't do over half now. I like this Gigantamax design. I think it should have been a Mega though, because look at him, he looks like a Mega. Obviously, except for the clouds around the waist, but that's just a Gigantamax thing. Yeah, it didn't do half because his HP is huge right now, and Darkness. Max Darkness. Sounds like a emo band. Alright, let's go ahead and knock this out. I'm going to save Hatrem for when he reverts. So for now, we're just going to go ahead and Centiskorch this bad boy. Centiskorch this bad boy. Yeah, see, my bug type resists fighting type, so he's gonna, if he knew a rock type move, then it's like danger. But what type move is that? Max Strike. I have no idea. When it comes to Gigantamax crap, man, or Dynamax crap, I don't know what the heck is happening. Okay, this is Machamp's signature move, right? Cheese Strike. What does that do? He lived. And the Flame Wheel is going to hit. And now he's going to revert back to regular size. In fact, I kind of want to keep Centiskorch out and ready. The only thing is he knows a Dark type move because he used Max Darkness earlier. So I don't want that to backfire and hurt Hatrem really badly. So we're going to switch to Silicobra. Man, I actually miss this team a lot. It's been, like I said, it's been a week since I played, and man, I really enjoyed it. Strength, yikes! Yo, the guy from the guy that owns the shop in Sirchester, the Ice Town or Rock Town, depending on the version, he's actually on one of the banners on the side, like one of the sponsor banners. That's hilarious. I can't remember the name of the restaurant. I want to call it Bob's Your Uncle, but I don't think that's what it's called. It's definitely a possibility, but I don't think that's what it's called. But anyways, the fact of the matter is he's there, and it's a reference, so a reference to its own game. I'm so sorry, Silicobra, that had to happen. For Centiskorch's XP. You see right there, the big old greasy guy on the oh, it's gone now, but it's hilarious. Okay, so we should be able to take care of this. Here's the. Oh, I'm faster. Wow, even better. Cool beans. That's it for Machamp, and that's it for B. So now I have my 4th badge from the city of Stowe inside. Now the thing about this part of the game is it really picks up pace, and not in a good way. Once I get my 5th badge, I mean, you get. Oh, Drizzle's evolving. Hello, sir. You could get your like 6th, 7th, and 8th badge so fast in such a rapid succession. It's actually crazy. I have to update the side banner now. I have to actually do that. Wow. Kind of forgot about that, if I'm being honest with you. Let's see. We have, who is this? This is Inteleon, and we have a team. We're going to go ahead and add him to that. And bam. Should be good, right? Are we good? We good? We got Inteleon on the side. Beautiful. Okay. Cool. I've actually never used Inteleon before. I'm excited for this. The Secret Agent Pokemon. It has many hidden capabilities, such as fingertips that can shoot water and a membrane on its back that it can be used to glide through the air. Kind of like a Secret Agent. Got it, with the wingsuit. Hilarious. Okay. Yeah, not the best Pokemon, sure. But he's okay. Not mad, honestly. Now, his special attack skyrocketed another 20 points, but oh, he learned Snipe Shot, which is a special attack move. The user ignores the effects of opposing Pokemon moves and abilities that draw in moves. The effects of opposing Pokemon's moves and abilities that draw in moves. Allowing this move to hit the chosen target. So that's just like water absorb, I guess. Okay, it's kind of situational. Alright, well, either way, it's still more powerful than Water Pulse by 15 more boost, so that's okay, I guess. I'll take that. Hello, Miss B. Alright. Fighting badge. The generically named fighting badge. That is 4. 4 out of 8. So we are doing pretty decent. And like I said, this is where it really picks up the pace. Here, get Hex in the next city. Revenge is a decent TM. It's not the best, but I don't have anything fighting on my team, so of course Morpeko can learn it. Morpeko wants to learn everything. Okay, that's alright. Okay, so we just got our 4th badge, so now we can move on to the story part that I was mentioning here. And of course, the Yamper noise indicates Sonia's here. Hello, sweetheart. We ran into each other at a good time. There's a mural here in Stoneside, and it tells the story of the hero of Galar. Okay. Though what's there today is actually a replica of the ancient art that used to be there. You tend to have surprisingly sharp insight, so I was wondering what you might think when you see the ruins. Speaking of which, something explodes in the background, mysteriously. Wow, what in the world was that? Sounds like it came from the direction of the ruins, too. Let's have a look. Come along, Yamper. Alright, so we're going to the back to the mural that we were at previously to the gym that I don't think we were supposed to be. They should have had a blockade here or something like that, because now you get to see why. All these people over here are looking at what's going on, what's happening. I love when Pokemon games do that, where the NPCs in the city will react to certain events. A great example is the Rockets in Saffron City. Alright, so look at this. Bede's here, and he's using his Capraja to attack the mural. Huh. And he's ramming the mural right where the hole is. Huh. It's pretty indicative that was supposed to be, the hole was supposed to be there because of Capraja. But, yeah, it was there before because this game's lazy. Okay, Duosion. Fun Pokemon. Is his Solosis evolved. Now we can really switch things around here, but really, Flapple's still level 34, so we can keep this up. Silicover's evolving at 4 levels. That's exciting. We might be able to pull that off today, depending on how it goes. Oh, Dragon Pulse. That was the G-Max Dragon move. I am not gonna stream while I'm in the Isle of Armor, and the reason why is because I need to make videos for everything that's in it, which I don't know what is in it. So because I want to make videos of everything that's in it, I can't do it live streaming, because then it's just kind of me finding it out and then ruining the potential for a video later. So sadly I can't do that. I'm gonna use Grav Apple. I haven't really used it yet. I'm excited for that. Let's see what that looks like. Ah, that is hilarious. I love the animation for that move. That is great. Wow, that is actually like some Isaac Newton shit right there. Okay. So yeah, no, I'm not going to be streaming live on the Isle of Armor. And that's, like I said, because I need to make videos for it. Videos that are going to be guides for, I love that animation, for like TMs and wild Pokemon and all that kind of stuff. I don't know what kind of stuff is there. I heard there's something about 100 Diglets or something like that, but I have no idea what that includes. So really, I'm just gonna stick to that. And he's Fairy type. Can't hit him with that. I just realized I don't have a Pokemon that has advantage over Fairy, Steel, or Poison. Okay, well, Centiskorch resists that at least, but yeah. So as soon as I beat Leon, I'm gonna call it a break on the stream. Might stream another game eventually, but really, Jesus Christ, it's too early for me, guys. 9:30 a.m. is too early for techno. It's not okay. But yeah, I might stream future games, but the reason why I was streaming this one was just simply so I can get to the DLC stuff, and I figured I would run a stream with the playthrough. So, oh, I'm sorry, that's right. You don't have the membership, right? You said you don't have the online membership to be able to trade or download stuff. Alright, Hatram, you can take this. Okay, so now he's gonna have, he now has 4 Pokemon, which I think he had 4, yeah. He had 4 last time, because now he's gonna get his 4th Pokemon after this. These are, so far, these are the 3 that he originally had: Gothorita, Duosion, and Hatram. And Bug Bite's super effective on this bad boy. Well, you could even if you have different money, you could still buy it on. Wow, she just KO'd Centiskorch. You can still buy it with your money, right? Unless your Switch is from another country, I think you should be able to buy it with whatever you have. Let's go ahead and switch to Silicobra for that Brutal Swing Dark type attack. Alright, Silicobra is so close to evolving. I'm actually super excited for that. Even though I like Silicobra's design more than I like Sandacobra or Sandaconda's, it's always fun to evolve Pokemon. It sort of feels like a growth through the story. I mean, I guess that's really what it is, but Psybeam. Once this Pokemon learns Earthquake, that's crazy. Because he learned Bulldoze so early. He learned Bulldoze at 15. So, alright, that's it for Gothorita. Now it's its 4th Pokemon, which I think we did meet last time. I can't quite remember who it was, though. Must learn Sandstorm. I've never been a fan of Sandstorm, if I'm being honest with you. It boosts Rock type special defense, which I don't have a Rock type, so I'm just gonna stay away from that, because really it's just more annoying, and it's ugly as hell to look at when you're playing, and it's just shit flying around. Oh, Ponyta, that's right, yeah, he had that last time as well. Who is Psychic and Fairy. Can use Agility. That Fairy type, well, nothing is super effective against Silicobra. I always get the feeling like Silicobra's part Dark type, but really he's not. It might be the dark colors on him, or it might be the fact that he knows Brutal Swing. But something about it has been giving me, this whole playthrough has been giving me a vibe that That is super bad. He's dark type, so look at that. I should use that first. Alright, I don't want to look over to Faint, so we're going to go ahead and switch out to... We'll do more Pico for the heck of it. Because if you use the Psybeam, it's going to be nullified because I'm a dark type. Oh, he's just using Agility again, which is okay. Because I have Quick Attack. Unless he's using a priority move, it doesn't quite matter. Let's get this guy back in his Pokeball and knock this fight over. Wow, so the stream starts off with a gym leader battle and a rival battle. That's actually pretty damn good. Okay, so now Bede is getting slightly upset and obsessed with losing, even though he's been chosen by Chairman Rose himself. And speaking of which, Rose and Oleana come up here, and they're actually pretty pissed at him. They didn't tell him to do that. Who is basically saying, like, you know, hey, I told you to get wishing stars, but dude, this is a historical monument. Like, what is wrong with you? And Rose is... You see, he's pretty pissed about it. So now he is officially no longer sponsoring him after this, because understandably it's just not a good thing. Look, the mural looks exactly the same as it did before I was there. I mean, exactly the same. The spray paint, the hole in the wall, it's exactly the same thing. It's just really low budget, so low budget. I mean, it even doesn't look good by itself. Like, even if it didn't have the giant hole in it, it still just doesn't look good. I mean, it's just that the graphics on it are not good at all. Especially for something that's going to have a cutscene at it, it should definitely look better than that. She's remembering the story from Hammerlock. That is super convenient that we were there for that. Wow, great job, Sonny. You did it, sweetheart. Keep being yourself, please. So as you can see in the background, there's actually two guys and the two Pokemon. Another brilliant turn of events with the runes were brought into life for us to see. What does that tell us about Galar's legends? Right, more than any hero, there's those things that appear to be Pokemon that stand out. But not just that, but those Pokemon appear to be holding a sword and shield as if they were using them. Anything else look interesting to you? Yeah, there's two people. There really were two heroes, but if that's the case, then why only the statue? Why is there only the one statue at the Budew drop in Motostoke? More than any statue of a hero or old tapestry, these ruins made in truly ancient times must show us the real truth. Which means... Oh god. Sword is a Pokemon for some reason. Because that's epic, bro. I still don't even quite understand what the heck the history is here with this region. Okay, so now we're going to Balamlea, which means we're going to have to go through the Glimwood Tangle, which is a visually appealing location, but still crap. That young lady, Sonia, she's researching the truth about the ruins, right? Could she be the granddaughter of Professor Magnolia? That's a pretty accurate assumption you have there, lady. Okay. So like I said, we're going to go through the Glimwood Tangle. I made a huge amount of money in the market. Great work, buddy. So we're going to make our way over here to the Glimwood Tangle so we can get over to Balamlea, which is the next gym badge. If I were to speed run this, and I'm not even kidding here, I could actually make it. Why is it that that's not the actual mural? That's actually an amazing question. I think, because they said it was a representation, right? I said it was like a redesign or a monument of it, but it's not the original one. But like that looks nothing similar to anything there. So I'm not sure quite what they were saying with that, but you're right. That definitely should have been the original monument. That way, it could have actually been taken care of in case, like, you know, it gets old or wet or something like that. The government could restore it and preserve it. All right, so let me see our team here. So what's going on? What's going on with these guys? Yeah, so it's the top 3 guys in here XP the most. But yeah, like I said, if I really wanted to, I could pretty much just get from here to the next badge in all of like 2 minutes. That's how quick this time frame is. It's actually disturbing, bro. And I know, Samake, you said you've never played any of the other Pokemon games before, but let me tell you, the other ones are a lot longer and a lot more difficult than this one. Okay, let's see. So there's a guy there. Yeah, we'll run Flapple. As long as there's no fairy types, we should be okay. There are a lot of fairy types in this area. No Sari, which is a fairy type. So let's go ahead and switch out on that thing. We do need to learn something to counter the fairy types. I wonder if somebody can learn Poison Jab or I don't know, some sort of Iron Head or Metal Claw or something like that. Just something so I can have a counter to fairies. Not that it's a huge weakness, but I like to have at least something that's advantageous on the team to every type. And like I said, Centiskorch resists Fairy. In my opinion, the Fairy type is good, right? Everybody loves it. But I think one of the stupid factors about Fairy is that it resists Bug type. Like, it should be weak to Bug. It's not really like Fairy and Bug have a relation with each other, right? In lore or anything like that. I mean, fairies and bugs, it's just kind of, they're separate things and that's it. So it doesn't really matter, right, what you have going on there. So why not just make Bug have advantage? I mean, Bug needs an advantage right now. Bug's only advantage are, wow, I love it, Dark, Psychic, and Grass. Those are good types to have advantages over, but it's also weak to a ton of types, guys. Bug type is weak to, I mean, if I were to say it off the top of my head, I don't know, I'd probably put it more than 5, right? So I think the fact, well, you know what, it's not that it's weak to everything, it's just everything resists it too. Like, about half the types, if I'm saying this right, are resistant to Bug, which is crap, and Fairy is one of them. So why is that like that? I mean, if that would nerf the Fairy typing and buff the Bug typing, I think that would be a great change for the game, honestly. Oh wow, look, he knows Bite. I don't remember learning that. Oh Jesus, that really destroyed that Sinistea. Poor thing. But yeah, like I'm saying, my personal opinion, the Bug typing should have advantage over Fairy type. Look at this, Shiinotic is Bug and Grass, but because he's Fairy and Grass, but because he has Fairy typing, Bug Bite's not going to be super effective, so I'm going to have to stick with Flame Wheel. I would love to use my Bug type moves more often, however, it's harder to when everything resists it. Effect Spore, of course, he just wants to put me to sleep before the battle ends. That's just fine and dandy. Okay, well, yeah, well, that's not too bad. I've actually done a Bug type team recently, too. Well, I say recently, it was about a year and a half ago. Which they did decent, right? There's some obvious better Pokemon in that kind of batch, and I did have to torture myself a little bit with some of the smaller ones because, like I said, I am using every single Pokemon, so I do have to kind of take one for the team every single time I do that. Also, if you've never been to the Glimwood Tangle, you can see these mushrooms kind of illuminate the area. You can tap them like that to brighten the area. It's not that it's really too dark, before you do that, so that's why I'm not bothering with it. It doesn't really help out a lot. So, plus I know this place very well because I've done several videos in here, so I know exactly where I'm going. Ooh, come on. Apparently not. I'm getting stuck on the big route. Alright, well, let's go ahead and switch Centiskorch since, oh, that's right, he leveled up, but Flapple and Silicobra are still down, so we're going to go ahead and go that way. If I really wanted to, I can go straight right now and just leave this place, we're gonna go explore. Now I don't remember if there's another trainer after these two to the left, so that's why I'm gonna go do and do it. What do you mean a challenge video? Like a Nuzlocke thing? I've actually never done a Nuzlocke before. It sounds okay. A lot of people really enjoy it though. Okay, so we can go ahead and I could brutal swing Kirlia, or I could bulldoze both of them and Dragon Pulse Ninetales or Kirlia. This will sadly hurt Flapple a little bit. Like a one Pokemon challenge, yeah, I could do something like that. It's a possibility. Like I said, man, I got a long list of Pokemon that I'm trying to use here. And I do want to show the world that sort of project that I'm working on, because right now it just kind of sounds like I'm making up an issue, but it really is. I do have a list of Pokemon that I gotta use, every single one of them, eventually. So I want to make sure it works out. And if I'm doing one Pokemon in a challenge, it's gonna slow me down significantly, you know. Alright, well, that's it for Kirlia. So it's just Ninetales left, who's already moved. So should be able to take this out. Now I have done mono type runs, so maybe that's challenging enough. I don't know. Definitely not in Generation 8, but you know, a mono type run in like Generation 5, those are really fun to me. That's where I really enjoy any form of playthrough, really. I think Generation 5 is the most balanced form of the game for me. That's where the game moves super fast. The abilities are on point. They're not ridiculous. The stats and the XP system works great. The level scale works great. So, oh, Silicobra. Hello, buddy. Wow, you're evolving too. Jeez. Wow, our whole team is changing today. That was fast. Are you level 38 already? Sandaconda, okay design. Not the best, but he's there. He's okay, right? I'm not quite sure how a Pokemon like that would actually move in real life, because, well, how does it move? When it contracts its body, over 220 pounds of sand sprays from its nose. If it ever runs out of sand, it becomes disheartened. Yet it weighs 144 pounds. It has 220 pounds of sand. That's interesting. That's heavy for those of you who don't measure in American. Measure in our imperial system. We have interesting weight scales and measurement systems out here. Okay, well, Sandaconda evolved at 36 and not 38. I was mixing that up. Hattrem is really our last guy left to evolve. And he evolves at 42. Wow, we're almost max team already. Pretty damn good. And there's one more trainer here, so we're going to take care of her, and then we'll get out of this area. Get a little bit of XP in the books. Madame Judy. Madame. Indeedy. When I first played this game, I've said it a million times before. When I first played this game, I thought Indeedy was actually a Galarian Audino of some sort of like a Meowth or Berserker thing. Well, I don't even know what this Pokemon does, really. Is it Fairy typing? Because if it is, then I look like an idiot. Fairy type move. No, it's not Fairy typing. Okay. Looks dark to me, but I mean, I could be wrong. I could just be assuming. If it is, Centiskorch is the man for this one. Well, Centiskorch is almost the man for everything. If I'm being real with you, he's been kind of the hero this whole playthrough. He's been the MVP. Psybeam? You see, like, Bug is advantageous over Psychic, but it doesn't resist Psychic. You know what I mean? It's like those little tiny ticks is what really nerfs the Bug type. I think I want to get it. I want to get a screen up too. Hold on, Bulbapedia Bug. It's obviously its advantage over Psychic, Dark, and Grass. We know that, and it's weak against Rock, fire, flying. Used to be weak against poison, but not anymore. Okay, so yeah, it's actually resistant. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 types resistant. That is disturbing. That is disturbing, honestly. And DD is normal and psychic, really. Man, I really need to play these games more. I might even do some like competitive battling online once I get some videos going, because really what I'm trying to do is just knock out as many things as I can before Crown Tundra, and then knock out all the stuff in Crown Tundra to be prepared for it. There's the gender difference in DDs right there. So I kind of don't really have a lot of time for the easier videos to make, like, or the more interesting ones. Really, I just want to guide the hell out of it. And don't get me wrong, I should have done these how to catch videos. I should have done them like months ago. But like I said, I just really lost interest in Sword and Shield right after I beat it. I just did not care for it. I still don't really care for it, but it's decent here. It's not the worst. So okay, so everybody's 36 and above now. Flapple and Zendikon. Ooh, Calm Mind. That's a good stat. Yes, definitely get rid of that. I'm a fan of that. It's kind of hard to use power-up moves like Calm Mind and Swords Dance and that kind of stuff. You want some Liquidation again? We already told you no, buddy. In playthroughs, because really in playthroughs you're just kind of just mashing through battles. You know what I mean? You're not really. There's not really a lot of strategy. I don't want to be attacked by that Morgrim over there. I think that's it for the trainers. That's a shitty TM if I remember correctly too. The interesting thing about normal is that it's not super effective against anything, and it's only weak against fighting, which is kind of reminiscent to electric type, where electric type is only weak to one type, right? It's interesting that there's 2 types that are only weak to one type. It's kind of a weird balancing decision there. Because anyone can step on a bug, you think normal type should be advantageous over bugs. That's true. There is a thing. I just don't want Bug to have any more weaknesses. That's the thing. I think Bug is already at the bottom of the barrel, and it's got some really cool Pokemon that can back it up. Like, especially when Gen 5 came out. Gen 5 really revolutionized the Bug typing, and I don't want them to suffer anymore because of that. So we're here in the city of Valleja. If you've never been here, it's probably pretty gorgeous to look at, right? It's like, wow, this is a very beautiful city. It's got a lot of exploration, but really, no, it's not. It's a giant circle path, right? Look at from where I went from the Pokemon Center. I'm just making a circle path like that. You see, back there, it's a giant circle path like this, and then the road that goes out to the gym. That is it. That's the city. These 2 houses. Look at all those houses in the background. There's 2 houses over there. Like, why aren't we getting access to those? They don't have to have any items, guys. They could talk at least about something. Have somebody talk about, you know, the gym leader or the origin of the city or their favorite Pokemon. You know, it doesn't have to be anything special. It just gives some depth to this damn town. This guy, I remember he wants some fire clothes or something, which I can go get in Hammerlock if I remember correctly. He does give a good item, but I don't care too much about it right now. Now, however, the people in here, I think they do give you the Hex TM. Oh, here's a Pokemon in there. Typical spooky stuff. Who are you talking to over there, little girl? Who is that? Okay, so they do talk about the gym leader here. That's okay. I've actually never played Roblox. I heard a lot about it, but I've never gotten into it, never seen it. I don't even know what it looks like. Really, I don't even have the time. I spend too much time with Pokemon and Fortnite. Between them two, it's just I'm kind of busy all the time. And work, obviously, and real life problems. It's just I don't know. I don't really have a lot of time. Honestly, I don't even have a lot of time for Pokemon like I used to. Okay, yeah, here's the Hex TM. She actually gives you Hex in Shield, or in Sword, because there's no Ghost Gym Leader. But she gives you Revenge in shield because there's no fighting type gym leader in shield. So that whatever she gives you actually depends on the version you're playing. Oh, I remember she gives you something, right? Oh. Strong without evolving. This is the Eviolite. Yeah, battle me. Give me that Eviolite, which is not really useful anymore because really Hitram is the only one left that hasn't evolved. Little old Dottler. Okay, so he has the advantage over me. I'm not going to bother with that. Oh, actually, I have flying. I have wing attack. We'll go ahead and do that. He is holding an Eviolite because she is trying to show me the importance of holding an Eviolite, which boosts the defense moves of a non-evolved Pokemon. And of course, she's using Reflect as well, so that's boosting defense even further. This wing attack is going to do absolutely nothing. Watch how little this does. And that's a super effective move. And that's the beauty of her Eviolite. And also Reflect. It's a very defensive combination, so. Alright. Yeah, fire being advantageous over bug type, that doesn't really make sense either. It is definitely built into my brain now, so if they did switch it around, it's going to be kind of a strange switch for me. You know, my brain does tell me fire is advantage over bug. There's no way around that. But, yeah, it really shouldn't be because there's no really any real relationship between them. Jeez, this Dottler's defense with reflect up and the Eviolite, it's a tough hit. I should be using special moves. Like, I don't know, I don't really have a lot of special moves. Honestly, my team is more of a physical attacking team, with the exception of Inteleon, which I haven't even used in battle yet. And he's still somehow 2 levels above evolution level. Thank you, EXP share. Kind of broken. Okay, so that's it for Dottler. Oh, and Morpego's a special attacker as well. And Hitram, yeah, so I'm like half and half actually. Not bad. And like I said, Eviolite's only going to be helpful on Hitram right now. Which is not for long in the first place anyways because, well, she's going to be evolving fairly soon. Let's see. There it is. That's not what I'm trying to do. Let's give this over here to Hitram so she has some boosted defense for the next 5 levels. And yeah, well, that's Battle and Layout. We explored it. There's a TM over here and a Revive or something on the ground, but that's really it. So we can go ahead and do the Fairy type gym, which I'm a big fan of the Fairy typing. There's another house out there in the distance. You see it over there on the left right now? Definitely should have been able to at least go to that one. That's kind of disturbing. Hello, Phantom, flying around. Have I spread water to bugs? What does that mean? Okay, Marnie, I kind of wanted to battle you, but it doesn't look like we're going to. Well, she gave me her lead card, though. We can go ahead and take a look at that if we want to. You know what? I just realized I haven't even worked on my lead card yet on this playthrough. I kind of left that in the dust. Let's go ahead and take a look at hers real quick. I'm not quite sure where those are. Is there some, yeah, separate pocket over here in the pause menu. Okay, Marnie, her basic one. I think they get revamped ones. My dates are wrong here, by the way. I've been making the videos on how to catch, so I've been changing the dates around and whatnot. But I love the arts and the stances. Look, here's a girl over here. She has her Dottler, who is just evolving with her challenge. I feel like the quizzes are a bit too much. Oh yeah, this is a quiz gym, which is hype. I was actually really hyped for that. I wanted some serious questions, but didn't really get a whole bunch of them, sadly. So let's see. We're not really prepared for this, if I'm being real with you. I should probably heal up before that. Do I have the items so I don't have to go all the way back to the gym? I'd rather not do that. 9 energy roots and 3 energy powders. Yikes. We're running kind of low on these things. I should probably go heal from the center instead of using these, but I'm really way too lazy to go all the way back there. So we're going to do it here. And we're going to go battle the gym. Of course we're going to. Let's do it. Button mash that text and get ourselves to a battle. Holy Lord, it is too early for me. I am exhausted. I could tell you I could sleep for another couple hours, to be honest with you. I went to bed at like 2, so 2 to 8. Oh, maybe I went to bed at 3. It was pretty late. And I woke up at 8:30, so. Miss Opal. She loves pink. See, I'm looking for the successor to take on the role of the gym leader here, so my gym mission serves as an audition of sorts too. Oh, don't worry, it's simple enough. All you need to do is battle my trainers and answer the questions they ask along the way. Think carefully before answering though, child. If you get the wrong answer, the stats of your Pokemon will get lowered. Very cool gym challenge. I really like this gym. Oh, but if you answer correctly, your Pokemon will get a stat boost. Just think of it as a little fairy type Pokemon magic to get things interesting. Now, I want you all to go out, show me what you can do. Of course. This is a very fun gym. I was really excited for this, but I was kind of hoping for some more interesting questions here. Of course, it's Sword and Shield, so they're not going to really reference any of the other games like they do in the other games. You know, in Diamond and Pearl, and Black and White, and X and Y, all those games, they reference other regions very frequently. But in this game, they don't really do that a whole lot. They kind of did. They mentioned Kanto, of course, too many times. They mentioned Unova once. But I was kind of hoping for like a question related to those. But I guess they didn't want to make it too hard for people who haven't played those games. Flapple, you're gonna have a hard time in this gym, so we're not even gonna bother with that. And you are weak to it. Honestly, we're going to be relying on Centiskorch and Hetrem's resistance to fairy types, because really don't have anything that can do any damage, significant damage here. And with Eviolites, we're looking good. Question, do you know about fairy types' weaknesses? Yes, I do. Both of them. So we're right no matter what on the first question. Kind of a tutorial question there. Alright. And we can go ahead and power up with Calm Mind, because she's obviously not going to be doing much to me. And a Calm Mind even boosts my special defense, which is basically going to make me even more resistant to fairy type special attacks, like Echoed Voice, for instance. This is really not going to be doing much. However, Echoed Voice does get stronger the more you use it, so gotta get her out of there. Now my special attack is ×2 now, so we're pretty much good on Psybeam, and really, she's going to take any hits with that Eviolite and the boosted special defense. We're pretty much set for success here. Now, Slurpuff, that's a different story. Slurpuff is pretty dang defensive. Draining Kiss, not going to do much, but it's also a healing type move, so yeah, look, yeah, there's nothing to fear here. And now that I remember Slurpuff, we actually can go back to Hammerlock and challenge that guy who decimated me. Do you remember that? When I was like level 27 team and I went to the shop and he had level 37 too. Oh, 37. And he completely destroyed me too when that happened. That was it for me. I mean, I didn't stand a chance. Especially with a defensive Pokemon like Slurpuff, and I'm 10 levels below. That was a huge yikes. Alright, so next trainer here, she's gonna give me another question. Oh, we're stuck in this little loop here. I don't get to switch my Pokemon around or heal or anything. That's a good gym challenge in my opinion. Gym trainer Teresa. Swirlix. Hello, Swirlix. Another fairy type Pokemon, of course, who I have to switch out from because I don't want to die. We will go to Centiskorch this time. We'll go to Hetrem. Hetrem's gonna be the man/woman here. I love this Pokemon so much. It's such a good design in my opinion. I did about 11 HP if that's what I saw. Question, what is the previous trainer's name? I don't remember. Oh crap. Annette? Cool. 50-50 chance, but now if it was multiple choice with 4 answers, that would be yikes. She boosted my speed there. It's an interesting gym challenge. It's very good. I think it's a very good set. the stat boost versus the auto battle into the next one. Hello, Katayori. How are you? Good morning. Welcome to the stream. We are doing our gym challenge here. We're trying to make our way to the post game. Once I do the post game, I can start doing some post game videos. So that's kind of what the goal is here. But I'm just running the playthrough on the stream. Might as well, right? Get some sort of video out of it and record any cool moments. I'm doing good. How are you? I am doing okay. I'm very tired, if I'm being honest with you. That's how this works for me. If I do the stream in the morning, that's the only time I can because the house is unoccupied. But it's also the time where I am a zombie. So excuse any yawns or anything. How about you? How are you doing this Monday morning? You doing okay? Romatisse is a very interesting Pokemon here. I remember I didn't really care for it when it first came out in Gen 6. I'm kind of used to it now. I think it's just an example of Stockholm Syndrome, but that's okay. It's not a terrible design. It's just kind of strange. Echo Voice did nothing to me. I don't know if you saw that. Okay, so that Drain Kiss didn't heal it enough. We should be able to Psybeam right through this. Hatrem is taking care of this gym, thankfully, because that Fairy type resistance and the Eviolite is gonna be good for her to handle this way. Oh, geez, it's 12:10. That means it is. Really, it's 2 hours ahead. What region are you in? I don't think anywhere in South America is 2 hours ahead of me, right? I think. And I know England is 5 hours ahead of me. Where are you? You're like, geez, I can't even picture anywhere. There might be somewhere in South America that is 12:10. Unless 12:10 p.m. Right? That's noon. Oh, a.m. Okay. Okay, so you are far out there. Yeah, I don't even know. It's so far ahead. I can't even track how far it is. No, you're not dumb. 12 a.m. and 12 p.m. They're too similar to be taken seriously. Oh, you're in Australia. Very cool. I've never been. I did just recently get my American passport. I would love to visit a bunch of places. I haven't visited anywhere with it yet, so I would love to see a couple places. Obviously, you know, like England would be a big place to go. I want to go to Canada because I have a friend up there. But I also would love to go to Australia. That would be really fun. I just don't really know where I would go up there. I'd have to sort of put together a game plan, you know, and figure out what the heck I got to do. And then we're also going to go to Dominican Republic. That's where my girlfriend's from, so I would love to go out there and take a look out there. What do I eat for breakfast every morning? What kind of a question is that? Curry or omelets? I do remember it's omelets. I chose curry on my first playthrough because I know Sword and Shield likes curry and whatever, so. Alright. Well, Trim is kind of in the bag out here. I gotta go ahead and heal him up a little bit. Let's go ahead and energy root this bad boy. Because we don't use potions here, baby. We don't. Also, we don't do that here. We give a giant old rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman. That's a shame. Let's go ahead. He's got the advantage here, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch to. He's Dark type too, so he's also Fairy type, so the Bug type won't be super effective, but it will be neutral, so I think we'll be okay with Scorch in this fight. Flatter, a move that I don't know why exists, if I'm being honest with you. It raises your special attack and also confuses you. Queensland. I will have to remember that. That sounds fun. Theme parks. I'm kind of a... It's funny you say theme parks. I actually live in Orlando, Florida, so like this is a huge theme park city that I live in. I mean, I have SeaWorld not even 15 minutes away from my house. Universal Studios is about 20 minutes away from my house. Disney's about 25 minutes away from my house, so I kind of have the whole shebang over here. The funny fact is I don't even go to them, right? I think I've been to Disney. The last time I've been to Disney, it's been a long time, man. I can't even tell you. SeaWorld, it's been over 10 years, that's for sure. And Universal's the one I went to most because it was just kind of, it's just, I used to live right next to it. I mean, like 2 minutes away from it. So I had a nice walk that would take me there. So I would go to City Walk and Universal Studios quite a bit. Plus, my sister used to work there. So, wow, Chile, Philippines, and Australia. We got a nice little group of people here. Good morning, everybody. What time is it for you in Chile? It's probably a couple hours behind me, right? It's probably pretty early for you. Gardevoir, let's get this fight out of here. She's psychic and fairy, which of course the bug type is not gonna be super effective because that dang fairy type really sucks. Ooh, that sounds fun. I haven't been camping before. I'm a little nervous to go camping actually. I've been camping. Well, I've been to a camp before, but I've never camped overnight or done anything like that. You know, I've done a camp for school, but it wasn't really like a tent or anything like that. It was just kind of a mountain base where you had a room, and that was kind of it. So it's not really camping, so I haven't really done it before. Looking forward to that. That sounds fun. Oh, it's 10:15. You're in the same time zone as me. I thought you were a little more western than I am. Alright, this should be the gym leader now that we've finished all of her challenges. Yeah, my character's moving, so this is it. I think this gym is gonna provide a small issue, I think, but I think I should be able to come out of here okay. We're gonna use our last energy powder on here on Centiskorch, get him boosted up a little bit. And really, I think we're good to go. Oh, an interesting little Easter egg here. You can look at this here. It shows the score sheets from the gym mission from previous people. Leon, he failed. He only got one question right. Your talents in Pokemon battles is beyond anything I've ever seen, but you're rather hard to read. Fitting. Sonia failed. Number of correct answers, 3. She has talent, that's for sure, but you give up a little bit too quickly. Then again, I imagine it's not easy being granddaughter of Magnolia. Cute. Very cute little detail. I really enjoyed that. It would be cool if they had hops in there, or beads, or somebody else's. Alright, time to challenge the gym leader. Let's do this. Let's get this out of here. Okay, Katayori, you have a great night, my friend. Thank you for coming to the stream. I'm sorry it's morning for me and night for you, man. I really wish I could synchronize this for everybody to where it's a better time, but unfortunately the world is not like that. So you have a great night, man. Thanks for coming. Feel free to come by later or whatever. We'll check it out. Alright, we're going to this gym. Let's knock this gym out of the park. Let's get this out of the way, please. I mean, look. I mean, I did 2 gyms in this one video. That's actually really crazy. I started this video off with a gym, and we're already in the other one. See you later, bud. Miss Opal. She's at least a good gym leader, though. I think she's probably the best gym leader in this game. I don't really care for the personalities of these gym leaders. Kabu's pretty sick, if I'm being real, but Opal is she's really good. She's a really good gym leader. Wheezing. Oh, I wish it was cold for me. It's too hot here in Florida. How cold is it for you right now? I think Wheezing maintains its its poison typing, right? I wish it was cold, man. Right now it is blazing hot outside. I hate it. Every single day I'm out here, I get so hot out here that it actually kind of makes me sick sometimes. You know, I can't be out for too long. I can't really get anything done outside too. Like if I need to replace the screen in the patio or do something like that. Oh, she's asking me a question. Which one? I don't know the answer to this. Magic user? Oh, she's the wizard apparently. Okay. Oh, yeah, losing. Lowering stats. Not fun. What does she lower? Just curious. She lowered my speed. Okay, well, Sandaconda wasn't one for speed in the first place, so that's okay. Fairy Wind. Wheezing. Oh, it does have Levitate. I thought it had neutralizing gas. I didn't know it had Levitate still available. That is a shame there. Somebody's calling me. Okay, well, he can't really do anything then. This is no bueno. Morpeko, come on out, buddy. Even though you're dark type. Weak to fairy type. Yeah, this is not a good idea. Why did I do that? Gotta think straight. Think straight. Think straight. Morpeko. Okay. Torment. If I'm faster, yeah, Torment will trigger. That means this turn, if you use Fairy Wind, it's not going to do anything. So, yeah. Well, he's allowed to use it. Interesting. Disable would, in fact, nullify that turn for him. What is her favorite color? She's a purple girl. Even though she really loves pink, her favorite color is purple. That's a good, very good fairy type gym leader question. Alright, well, not much I'm going to be able to do here, so I'm going to try and hit him with the spark. Perhaps get the paralysis off, but oh, look at that, it did. And now he can't use fairy wind. Well, he's paralyzed anyway, so he couldn't use anything. In fact, I'm gonna go for the heal because Morpeko, I think, might be able to pull something off here. Even though it's weak to fairy wind didn't do more. It did less than half, so I mean that's something I can keep in mind here. Sludge. Yeah, not that great. So it looks like the paralysis might have not counted as a turn for that torment, which is actually hilarious. So he couldn't use Fairy Wind 2 turns in a row. Now he's using Fairy Wind, so it's like Torment. Now, of course, the Torment's going to wear off, so he's going to be able to use Fairy Wind next turn as well, I think. Oh, no, he's still got another turn. So now he can't use Fairy Wind. So he'll use Sludge or something else crappy like that. And that'll be it for Wheezing. Poison, of course. Have to leave me with some sort of pain and suffering before he leaves. That's okay. Question. Alrighty then, how old am I? I actually did say 88 years old. I can't remember which one's right though. I'm gonna say 16. I think she likes it. Yeah. I think that's what I thought I remembered, is that she likes that answer. This is a good gem. This is a really good gem. Definitely better than the rest of them, that's for sure. Okay, that's it for Wheezing, thankfully. That Paralysis and Torment actually was clutch. That's why I say I like those kind of weird moves like that, like Torment. Disables, it's god tier. When you have a fast Pokemon with Disable, it's really, really good to have. Okay, there's no way in heck that Morpeko is going to be able to do anything to Mawile here. What's my stats at? Wow. Wow, my defenses are doubled. My special. I'm gonna run Morpeko still. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna freaking full send it, guys. And I have a Rocky Helmet, so if he hurts me, he has some sort of. If he physically hurts me, he's got a little bit of recoil damage to it too. Oh, that's super effective. Look at that. Not even 20 HP. And there's that Rocky Helmet because he gave me a kiss. Mwah. Nice little kiss. The fairy typing has been around for a while, so for me at least, it's been around since 2013. But it's it's weak to steel and poison. It has the advantage over dragon and dark and fighting. So basically, the way I remember it is in Gen 5 there were some Pokemon that were very strong. Some of them, those were Hydreigon and Scrafty. Those Pokemon were very, very strong on Gen 5. Hydreigon and Scrafty are Dark Dragon, Dark Fighting. They are now both weak to Fairy 4 times. Because Dark Dragon is weak to Fairy, both types are, and Dark Fighting are both weak to Fairy. So those two Pokemon got absolutely destroyed by that typing. So that's a good way to remember what it's weak against. Just remember Scrafty and Hydreigon. And then also, it's weak against Steel and Poison, which I feel is kind of stupid that Steel has the advantage because Steel is already a really good type, and I hate the Steel type. It's my least favorite type. Electric is another one of my least favorite types, despite Electric being good. Well, Steel's good too, that's the thing. Steel's a good type too, I just don't really care for it. Okay, Morpeko, I think your time is up with that Poison and the Fairy type moves. It's looking kind of grim here, so I'm going to get a Spark off if it's KOs. Oh, almost a KO. You want to use, or Paralyze? Paralyze? No. Draining Kiss. The Rocky Helmet will KO. And the Poison might KO me. Am I going to, oh, no, it's not going to KO. No, I think I'll live through the Poison, yeah. Okay, so that's good. I could quick attack this bad boy, but then the Poison would kill me. So I don't know if that's what I want to do. Morpeko's actually been a freaking clutch here. It's pretty much the only reason why I'm surviving this. I don't want him to faint at the expense of Poison either. I'm going to use another energy root. We're just going to freaking full send it with Morpeko. I mean, the only reason why he's doing so good is because of the stat boost from the questions, really. Look at that. No damage except for Poison. That's easy peasy. Alright, I want her to ask me another question so I get more stat boost, because honestly I'm getting kind of spoiled over here. Oh, and yeah, that's right, with the Fairy type. Fairy's weak against Steel and Poison. Poison's good, because Poison kind of sucks. To be honest with you, pre-Gen 6, Poison only had advantage over Grass type, which is not good. This is also weak to Psychic and Ground, which Ground is one of the best types in the game, in my opinion. So, really, Poison didn't have much going for it. So I'm glad that it has advantage over Fairy. Although Bug, I mentioned it earlier in the stream, you might not have been here for it. Bug should have advantage over Fairy, in my opinion, because Bug is just one of my favorite types, and it's also bottom of the barrel when it comes to battling. It's just not very good. And Fairy is a little bit too good, so I think that would work very well. Let's go ahead and torment this poor thing. This is definitely the end of the game for Morpeko here, because Morpeko's not going to be able to make it through a G-Maxed Alchemy. Her animation, like the Pokeball, is too heavy for her. It's so cute. Does Gigantamax Alchemy's design differ between different Alchemy colors and stuff? Does this design change if it's like a rainbow Alchemy or whatever? Torment didn't affect it. Why? Why? Is there an ability that I don't know about? G-Max Finale. Pop, 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 pop. Got it, for sure. Even with 2 times defense and special defense, it's still not going to cut it there. That is okay. Flapple, you are kind of looking like fodder here, buddy. Just because, if I'm being honest with you, you're not going to really be able to do anything anyways. Oh, look how tiny he is. He's so tiny. I feel bad. We're just going to grab Apple here, just get something off, hopefully. Not bad. That's actually pretty good. And he lowers his defense. That's right. I forgot it does that. This is definitely a KO, though. So, Flapple, your services are greatly appreciated. I'm very sorry for this. I'm so sorry. And it heals her. Wow. Good move. Good move. At least her defense stat is lowered a little bit now, so it can go ahead for... well, I guess I could go Centiskorch and resist that Fairy typing a little bit, because Fire typing is resistant. But honestly, at the same time, yeah, big F here for my buddy. We're going to go ahead and use Flame Wheel. I could Dynamax, but I think I'm just going to stick out of that for a second. primarily the main idea here is to resist that fairy attack. Like that. Look at that. Didn't do shizness. And because of that, her third turn is over, and now she's going to revert back to regular alchemy, which is a little cute shortcake. Okay, so now we can just Flame Wheel. It's not going to do a whole lot, but it is definitely going to do more than Flapple would have done. Okay, oh, it did okay. Sweet Kiss. I've ran a playthrough with Sweet Kiss before on a Love Disc. I've done a whole playthrough with Love Disc before, and that was just terrible. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Antonio. The Spanish names of the Pokemon are actually the same, right? Like Centiskorch is still Centiskorch in Spanish, right? And I'm doing that because I want to make sure my video tags are correct. I'm trying to make sure the tags are a little more relevant for searches. I know, like at least the first 3 generations of Pokemon have the same names, like Bulbasaur is Bulbasaur, Trico is Trico, but I don't know if that carries over all the way to Generation 8. Look at this team. This team's leveled up pretty good. I'm sorry, Flapple. You did great, buddy. You did exactly what you're supposed to do, and I appreciate that. Oh, city names. I did a playthrough of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire in Spanish. Needed to practice it a little bit, so when I went to... I can't remember, honestly. I can't really remember all the city names anymore now. It's been a couple years. It's been about 3 or 4 years since I've done it. But, see that piston like pistons? Like the machines? City of Machines, sort of. I remember... Shit, Little Root. I can't even remember what Little Root was called. Draining Kiss is a very good TM to have, so... It's actually one of the very few decent TMs. It's not a Dazzling Gleam, which Trum already knows, but perhaps I can make someone know. Look how slow she walks. I love it. Okay, so the next gym is in Surchester. She told me that. It's like it's couldn't be any more linear if the gym tells you where the next one is. All right, so let's see if I can get something on here that can help with the Fairy type disadvantage. I need a Steel or Poison type. Nothing here. Yeah, somebody's calling me. That's my work. Part of my job is to pretty much be able to answer the phone anytime. I am technically on the clock 24/7. That is just a driver of mine, though. I'm not going to answer that because I don't really care too much to talk to him. Look, she's going to take me to Hammerlock City. I'm going to say no to that. Simply because I wanted to go back in the building and talk to the trainers after the gym battle. I forgot to do that before I exited, so. Let's go back in here. Here's something else, kid. Oh, look, the girl with the dollar is gone. Oh, yeah, this girl trades you a regular Yamask for a Galar Yamask. Hello, Ball Guy. Ball Guy is hilarious. I love him. Okay, well, there wasn't much in that gym to talk about, so let's go ahead and hop down here. Well, yeah, I hate the bike uniform. So ugly. So ugly. I think that's actually going to be quits for me for today. I did get 2 gym battles done on stream. Honestly, this game is kind of picking up the pace. This is where it gets really fast because now the 6th and 7th and 8th gym battles are all within minutes of each other. So, like, next stream I might even be able to just get it all done in one go and then kind of do the finale in one part. I'm definitely going to finish this game this week, though. That's 100%. I don't even want to fly to Hammerlock yet because of I don't want to trigger the cutscene. So I'm going to fly to the western side of Hammerlock and heal up. Oh, I just healed up. What am I doing? Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for tuning in for the stream. I really do appreciate you coming by. It means a whole lot to me that you guys do that. Because I know I'm not the best streamer, right? I've got a lot to work on, so I do enjoy that you guys are here and talk to me and try to make it work. So I hope you guys have a great day, great week. I will be streaming tomorrow, so I will see you then. And until then,